What's going on, guys? So after I posted the last video, I got my heater working for 2 days. If you didn't see last week's video, I've been having problems with my heater and hot water system. So I called Truma this morning to see if they could troubleshoot it. And they said the error codes that I'm getting are most likely low pressure for propane, or the switch that's on top that turns the propane on and off. Those are the two things that normally fail for them. So anyway, tried everything I could, and I got a RV tech apparently coming out to take a look at everything. And I think while he's here, I might as well get him to change the underhood generator belt that I think is shredding. And while he's here, I might as well get him to replace it. Even if it isn't shredding, I'm going to get him to replace it. I just started the engine up. It's not making that thunky noise anymore. I don't know. Things are looking up, hopefully. So yeah, hopefully I can get the propane issue fixed. I don't know if it's the regulator on the propane line or what it is, but I got to get this figured out. Uma, what do you think the problem is? Do you care? Alright guys, well, hopefully this gets everything fixed and I can finally relax on this issue. I thought it was fixed. When it ran all weekend long, I left it on and it kept firing up the hot water, the heat. Everything was working perfectly. Wake up in the middle of the night last night, check the system, and there's an error code on it. Hasn't started yet. I've tried everything. Tried 12 volts, 110, even ran it on electrical for a little while to see if that would solve the problem. I've restarted the system. Shut the batteries off to the complete house and started them up again. I don't know, but I hope I can get this fixed.
I was wondering who it was because I got a girl, my girl's going to call me here. I got to go pick her up sometime today.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, I think we've solved the problem anyway, or John solved the problem. He went under there and looked at things, and he thought it was the regulator as well. So yeah, he took off the regulator, and there's a bunch of oil in it. I got bad gas. Well, I always got bad gas, but I got bad propane. There must have been oil in the propane because the regulator was just dripping out. I don't know if you can see all the stains on the carpet there. So yeah, he went to get a new regulator, and we might have to blow out the lines as well to get all the oil out of the lines. Woohoo. So yeah, that's where we're at. He's gone to get the part, said the part's available, and he's going to come back and fix that today so I can at least cook dinner or have a coffee. And then maybe tomorrow for the fan belt. It was shredded, by the way. I don't know if I said that already, but you can see that it's missing probably a good 1/4 of an inch or so. So yeah, I'm glad I got that looked at before I drove any further. I wouldn't want that belt to fully rip and destroy something else in the van. So yeah, things are looking up. Well, I guess it's time to order a new carpet. I got oil stains all over it. But anyhow, the new valve is in. We are fixed. Hot water tank fired up. Stovetop fired up. Nice. Thank goodness. So he's going to come back again tomorrow, and we're going to drain the propane tank just in case there's a bunch of oil in there, which there probably is. And he's going to put the fan belt on for me. So nice. I'll be back in business after tomorrow. Like I said, things are looking up. Hopefully that's the last of the fixes that I have to do for now. Wah, wah, wah. Looks like I jinxed myself again. Jeez. Woke up in the middle of the night thinking it was awfully cold in the van. The same error code showed up. It was getting frustrating for sure. Trying to smile still. So yeah, he's coming back. He's going to get a pressure tester to check the gas pressure coming into the unit, because it needs a certain amount of pressure coming in or it won't work. Tried pretty well everything, testing all the gas lines and everything. It's been working well. Regulator was replaced. There was oil in it. I thought we had it completely fixed. And now the alternator belt, which was shredded, by the way, it's missing about a quarter inch or so. Luckily, it didn't do any other damage to the van. But the thing that cut the belt, there's a chunk or a chip out of the pulley for the alternator on the tension pulley. Tensioner pulley? Anyway. So yeah, I have to order another one of those now. So that's what he went to the store to get, the tensioner pulley. Hopefully it's the right one. Replace that, replace the belt. I gotta get to town. I'm out of groceries. I need a shower. I need everything. Oh, I need to dump and get water. And yeah, so I hope they show up early, that's for sure. So I can get the heck out of here. I talked to Truma also. They said there are a couple of Truma certified dealers in Arizona. Nothing close to here, but I might have to end up taking a road trip out there. I definitely don't want to go all winter without heat or hot water. All right, so future Scott here. I should explain that my Truma Combi Eco Plus that I have will work on electricity. I could go to RV parks and it will run, it'll heat the water and I'll still get heat at night as well. But that's not the purpose I come here. I love boondocking out here in the middle of nowhere where not too many people are. I'd much rather be here than be in an RV park. So yeah, just thought I'd explain that. Continue on. All right, guys. Well, the heater's not fixed yet, unfortunately, but at least we're narrowing it down to what it isn't. So we're going through all the gas valves. We still have to pressure test it at the Truma source itself. If that's the case, you know, we're going to try blowing out the lines. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to take it to a service dealer closer to Phoenix area. But whatever, I really can't complain. Here I am out in shorts, middle of December. I can afford to get it fixed. You know, life is good. I got baby Uma here with me. So yeah, and there's mechanics around to fix the issues that I am having. So yeah, I really can't complain. But I think Uma and I want to wish everybody a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Love you all, family, friends, subscribers, everybody. It's been a good year for me, and next year might be exciting. Might be finding a place to chill out for the summers. You never know. That's the plan anyway. Stay tuned for that one. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good holiday. And I'll probably see you before the new year, hopefully. And yeah, happy holidays. And we'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. What do you have to say, Uma? Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Good girl.